Well, hello everyone. I am Marvin Bueno, and I'm running to be your new Troy Philippines Programming Director. I want to start off by saying that as a senior looking back at my time at USC, this organization has been an enormous part of my college experience, from the friends I made and the memories we all share. I was given the privilege to serve as your social chair last year, giving me a more in-depth view of why we have this org and its importance to not just myself, but to everyone that steps into this meeting room. One thing that has always stuck with me is receiving that thank you card after friendship games. It was one of those moments where I felt a great amount of joy, as well as feeling proud about the work I have done, alongside the rest of the executive board I had. My time here taught me so much and helped me grow up in different ways and find parts of myself. The bonds that connect me to some familiar spaces and also new faces motivate me to improve and become better as time goes on. TP has always been a consistency in my life and will always stick with me. Hearing all the good things people say about this org makes me so proud, because TP is mine as it is to everyone else here. I gained friendships, mentors, teammates, and also one thing I value more than anything in this world: family. To be your program director would be a great honor, and would be a position that I would give my best efforts to fulfill. My experiences on eBoard as a social chair has given me the necessary tools such as event planning and effective communication skills among board to do an exceptional job, as well as improving things that we have done in the past. I want to bring my own personal take to being programming director, and as sports being a passion of mine, I want to use those similar values of working as a team with top 4 and the rest of the board to bring out my ideas for events that I have in mind. Something like a sports fest where we can all come together, have a friendly competition amongst each other, whether it be lines going against each other, KA pairs, or just friends playing for fun. The most important thing about it would be bringing people together and doing something goal-oriented, or just being active in a comfy place. The purpose of these teams, in my opinion, are not to win. With things like intramurals, I love creating teams and working together, giving our best shot. The purpose of these teams, in my opinion, are not to win shirts or trophies, but to build something greater in people and having fun and playing hard with the people beside you. My vision for program director is being that force that unites people together through the events that I would plan as program director. I would be a strong leader, setting the example, and representing with honesty, determination, and compassion. Being your program director, I will go beyond my duties and take on tasks of being a strong presence that other members can look to, and also continue to create this environment that feels comfortable and open. I will devote myself in providing you with events that you can enjoy and create memories with others, with emphasis on us coming together to celebrate, such as when we come together as one big group for events like retreat, formal, or even pageant. We may have our own family lines and close group of friends, but we're all under one name, a name that represents our community, culture, and love. I want Troy Phi to continue on this path of growth and help to do so as your new program director. Thank you.
So now we have time for you guys to ask some questions. We're going to give you about 5 minutes.
So I'm going to start a timer. It's going to be the same hand signal, so 1 minute, 1 minute, 30 seconds, and then countdown. So I'm going to start a timer now.
Is there anyone that has questions for Marvin?
How do you handle conflict?
Conflict? The way I feel like with conflict is that sometimes you have to step back and take a rational look at everything and understand multiple views. And to resolve conflict, I feel like you have to be open to different ideas and also understand how it affects others and what would be beneficial to actually figure out a resolution. And it's important to we work together to find resolution, because it is through teamwork and how we handle things is that we're able to grow from conflict also.
What is something new you can bring to top 5 that hasn't been done by previous programming directors?
Let's see. As like my experiences a couple of years, I've seen top 5 doing a lot of different things and important things. And like I want to emphasis like on old traditions we have, like pageant we've done every year, but it's kind of been like the same format. I want to take a look at different things and like see how we can improve it, as also like try to implement new things, like try like a sports fest like I was talking about, because I like being active, and like being active with like sports has shown me that you can really connect with people through things like that.
Anyone else? Yeah. What's one major program other than the sports fest that you just mentioned that you would like to implement, like this semester or the next semester?
So thinking about that, growing up during like Christmas time, I've always like seen my family participate in caroling, especially with Filipino Christmas songs. And like every year, I've always enjoyed that, and hopefully I can find people, or like we can get the community involved into trying to see how we can implement that and actually share that, because I believe that's a strong way of sharing our culture with those that don't really know much about it.
As PACN director, we don't really do a lot of PACN programming during fall, but let's say you were in a position to create an event that is for PACN, what kind of event would it be?
I feel like what we have now is pretty strong, and with PACN coming in next semester, I feel like a lot of the semester is getting people more involved and be more active about it. So if we can like display more of like previous PACNs and like give like talks about how PACN effect brings out like our culture from like previous members, and also knowing that what it can do and like why these dances are important to us, and continue maybe showcase different dances for our community and get us more of an audience, you know, because I feel like a lot of people know that we exist, but they don't know what we're about as culturally. So being able to find a way to share that with outside groups is pretty important.
What other commitments do you have for the academic year?
So my commitments are mostly schools and applying to graduate school, but if anything like I do, I would commit myself to, whether it be academics, this club, or family. I'll try my best, and like it's not bad to ask for help. That's what we're all here for. And I feel like having this executive board, this like big executive board, would be beneficial to me, as it's more important to work together when people are struggling. So, but still, my commitments, I give everything to, and if I get this position, I'll give it my all.
Last question? Anyone? Cool. Okay, great. Thank you, Marvin.